Welcome to Switch It Up. If you are new to the channel, this probably is not going to be our normal content, and you might want to watch some of our other stuff because this video has a deeper meaning that we didn't anticipate to happen. So we're having to do something here at the beginning so you can understand exactly what we're talking about. And that is an unfortunate chain of events.
Yeah, so we've been doing rig reviews, and when we had our huddle, we were able to talk to different Switch crew that were at the huddle, and they gave us tours of their rigs. And we really hadn't anticipated this, but right before Christmas, one of our Switch crew members came down with COVID, and we just got news that he didn't make it.
His name is Matt,
Yeah.
and you're going to, if you're new to the channel, you're going to understand a little bit about him. We want to still honor that interview because of, I think when you go through loss like this, for us, we always look back on videos being able to see who they were, hear their voice, be in the moment. So we wanted to still capture that in this series and be able to still bring Matt to you.
We thought about not doing the video. I mean, we really thought about pulling it. But Matt and Terri embodied kind of a part of the Switch crew.
Our journey from the beginning.
Yeah, they were part of from the beginning. Oh my gosh, Matt started this whole comment for YouTube, and he'd always he wanted to be number one, like he'd be the first one to comment.
Yeah, because when we always say, like, you know, if you're going to watch the videos, it helps the YouTube algorithm if you leave a comment. So he just started doing comment for YouTube, or C4YT.
Yeah.
And that's part of our culture now on our channel is that
people will say C4YT.
Yeah.
And Matt started that. And he also was like, it was kind of like this banter between him and a couple other people, like who could get their comment in first. And then he would find Terry's comment and be like, hey, you're kind of cute. I mean, he just was a fun person. We so enjoyed getting to know them at the huddle.
It's tough. It's been really tough.
Yeah. But we wanted to continue the video because they bought that rig with the thoughts of taking their kids out and experiencing life, and that weekend was for him and Terri.
Yeah, when they came to the huddle, it was their shakedown trip.
Yeah.
And we got to sit and visit, and then you guys become like family. Like, we watch all your comments, we try to reply, and then we start building relationships. So,
and we got to call and talk to Matt when he was in the hospital,
and pray with him
before he's put on a ventilator, and pray with him. And
in the world we're in right now, and all of the stuff that's happening, and there's a lot of people that have suffered loss. It just, particularly, we didn't see this coming. And so when you watch the video today, maybe just leave the comment down below. Comment for YouTube, for Matt.
For Matt.
And you might get something from this video for if you're looking for a bunkhouse type rig for your family,
for your kids,
and building memories with them and going out. And that was their dream as well.
And I think that for Matt's legacy, that's exactly it. Like, he loved his family, he loved his wife, and he loved his kids. We only met him for just a short weekend, but you could just tell that he was all about his family. And that's what Switch It Up is about. It's about taking time to be with those that you love the most, and just kind of living that out. You don't know. I mean, we're on this journey. You just don't know what's going to happen. And so, in honor of your mom and my dad and Matt, we just encourage you guys to get out there and go experience life. And we hope that this video brings you just a little bit of ideas about a rig that might work for you, and we wanted to share Matt and Terri with you.
At the end of the video, actually, we had a GoPro set up for people to give testimonials that were at our huddle, and they did a little talking point, which I thought was very unique when I found it, and I was like, wow, I'm going to add that in there as well. So, Terri, if you're watching this, I hope this brings you guys some peace as well, and just you look back at the huddle, and
it was a good weekend memory for the two of you to have together, and we will continue to just think of you and your sweet kids.
So, with that being said, we're gonna roll the video, and comment for YouTube for Matt. So Welcome to Switch It Up. Here's the cool part is that we've been doing like new rig reviews of things that people have purchased. And
that the Switch crew chose.
That's right.
Yeah, introduce yourselves.
I'm Terry.
I'm Matt.
Uh-huh.
Also known as Comment for YouTube.
Yes, he is C4YT. So if you see C4YT down below, he kind of started that whole thing.
Yes, he sure did.
And so he is Switch crew through and through, but he came to our huddle and then we heard that they got a new rig and it's something that a lot of families I think would enjoy.
Yep.
And so we wanted to do that for you guys as a little rig tour today, which we thought would be kind of cool as we're gonna go into next year and everyone's looking for different things. So we're gonna roll the intro, we're gonna come back, we're gonna have Matt, Terry, they're gonna walk us through and they're gonna show us all the things. You gonna show us the things?
Absolutely.
They're gonna show us all the things. All right, roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
And then we're back, just like that. They were singing the intro song and they couldn't even hear it. It's like it's burned into their brain.
Yes, just a little bit.
Yep.
All right, so kind of give us a little bit about why you chose this
And
rig.
what did you choose?
Yeah, and what did you choose? What is this thing?
So this is a Coachman Chaparral Light. It is a 274BH. We've got 3 children, and the rig that we had before, we had to make out the couch and we had to make out the dining room table to have them sleep at night. And we said, you know, waking up in the morning, that's not the best for us. So even though we had more living space on a rainy day, we chose this because it's got 3 bunks and it's at the other end of the camper. So mommy and daddy can have the front and it's nice and quiet, and we send the kids to the back for bed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
that
And funny
does make
story, it's not what we went to buy.
Nope.
We
Really?
went to order a rig that had a mid-bunk. It was a travel trailer just like what we had before, and they could not promise us if it was going to be 3 months, 6 months, or if it was going to be $25,000 or $45,000.
Oh, wow.
So we walked the lot, found this at a great price, got a great trade-in price for what we had, and walked away with it.
Wow, that's a success story.
Yes.
Yeah, we got more for our rig than we paid for it a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's the benefit
And
of
they
the
put a 5th
economy.
wheel hitch on my truck for it.
That's
There
fabulous.
you go.
Okay, we're doing the walkthrough and you're going to tell me what you like about this thing.
Okay,
All right.
well,
All right,
the
'cause-
number one thing's inside.
The number one thing's inside.
Inside.
All right, let's go. They just won't run out, will they?
Oreo. This is Oreo here, the skinny one, and Carly's our fat cat.
So are these the kids you were talking about?
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, we have an 11-year-old son and twins that are 8 girls.
Oh.
So
Carly, no ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
you need some
Come.
space.
and people kept them the whole time we're here. So.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, Sheila, lead the way.
No, let's let Terry.
No, I know, but
want me
you
to
lead
roll
the
windows
interview
down
way.
So you can get better lighting?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Well, the bunkhouse is the number one reason that we got this.
Okay.
And so if you come on back here, it's pretty roomy for a bunkhouse. We've got the 3 bunks. The twins sleep up top. Our son sleeps on the bigger bunk. He got
Wow.
the lucky one, but they each get a drawer. We have an extra drawer for storage, and then we actually have a full closet here with storage space there.
Wow,
And they've got a big TV.
that's awesome.
So
Yeah, so you definitely, and they have a door, so it's like
yes,
you go back
we
there,
can close
It's
it
nice.
and be like, go to sleep.
And
and then you can still have your
Yes.
space where you're hanging out, watching TV.
plenty of room.
Absolutely.
And the way that this table's designed, it's easy enough for us to pop this out during the day and just put it right here behind the couch and between the refrigerator and the couch, and we just put the legs up front. So now you do have all of this for lounge
just
space
lounge
during the day.
space. Yeah, that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Good.
Another big plus for us that we did not have in our travel trailer was the electric fireplace.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
Also heats. So here at the huddle, we've been waking up to 30 degrees, and we've had that to supplement our furnace, and we haven't gone through all of our propane.
How do you like this TV that's up here?
So it's pretty amazing. It's huge. It seems very big when you're watching football, and I love that it pivots out so you can have a much better angle on it. And the only downfall that we really saw was that you have all this amount of counter space here, and there were no outlets under here. So the first thing I did was I added an outlet behind the door for the vacuum cleaner, and then put an outlet here and an outlet here.
Yes.
And that one was a bit of a challenge because I had already committed, and there was already a hole. And once the hole's there, there's a wooden brace that's right up underneath that. So my wife got a little nervous when I broke out the Sawzall on our brand new rig. But it's there, all looks great, and it's functioning well. It's a lot nicer to be able to use this for the coffee maker and the blender when we want to drink.
Huh,
Exactly.
that is amazing. I like that coffee space.
Yes, it frees up this for everything else.
So we've got a lot less counter space now than we had previously because we had an island and there was also a little coffee stand and a nice counter space. And because we were able to use this actually had a glass top, and the first thing we did was take it off. We don't want the glass in the rig.
That makes sense.
But the trade-off of being able to let the kids have their space, and you don't have to be making beds, and they're not in the living space when it's bedtime. It's definitely worth the trade-off.
That's
It's
the
well worth
number
it.
one reason.
Yeah.
It's well worth it. You're always trading one thing for another when you're
Right.
going to rigs.
Yeah.
But for us, it's worth it. This is going to be our long-term rig till the kids move out. So we
Right.
wanted to do it right the first time.
Yep, that's
And
great.
we went with the fifth wheel. I didn't never driven a fifth wheel before. I've trailers my entire life, but
Right.
never a fifth wheel. And we had a good Husky hitch for our travel trailer. And this fifth wheel is amazing how it pulls down the
So
road.
doesn't bother you whatsoever.
Not at all.
4
I love
hours
it.
from Nashville and no issues.
Yep.
It's
My
fantastic.
truck rides like a Cadillac, and it can see a bump from Canada, and it feels.
Hi, Craig.
I think another thing that I am enjoying is that we're all standing here, and this is not a great camera angle, but look how much room we all have here. We're actually having a conversation and hanging out. So this will be good. As the kids grow, and you need that space for them to kind of do whatever they're going to do here.
Yeah.
And when you're in RV life, space is king. And so you have to utilize everything you got, but you still want the area that people. So if you had an island, I think it would really take away in this style of a rig, this lifestyle.
Well,
rig.
and we lost some storage, but we were able to creatively make some of that up. Because we don't have a pantry in this one like we did in the past, but the kids' stuff was always up underneath. So now we just use a long Tupperware container, and
And use it
this
for
is
our
our
food.
pantry.
Let it be our
So
food.
we're just able to put the tops from the sinks up underneath there, and it levels it out perfectly. And this is our pantry, and we just put it
You
in.
know what I see? I see you guys creating your own YouTube channel, giving tips and tricks. Like you've got like your little. You've already done upgrade stuff to your stuff. Yeah, I don't know why you're not doing that. Why are you not doing that, Matt?
Well, it's because I envy you so much.
Oh my goodness, whatever.
Yes, it's,
Yeah.
it's a time.
Wah wah wah. Switch crew suck up. Hashtag.
So,
No, we really appreciate everything you guys have done. But this is an amazing rig. I'm gonna shoot some stuff just around so you guys can see it. But anything else? I mean, this is brand new. Was this your shakeout trip?
so we did 4 days in the yard, 3 nights in the yard because we've got full hookups before we came out. But this is our
This is the
shakedown
shakedown
trip.
trip. The Sawdust Ferry has visited.
Oh,
Boy,
I'm telling you, that Sawdust Ferry's real.
It's real. It's
You know, I
real.
actually think I saw something that resembled it last night.
Yeah.
Walking around.
Wearing a
Possibly, yes.
Possibly.
I think all day yesterday. I know that's going to make
Thankfully,
All I know-
with his shirt on though.
That Sawdust Ferry's a sexy, sexy thing. Yeah. Even though it's a family show, I'm just telling you.
I'm the mini me version
Yeah,
of it.
I
I can go get the tutu.
Oh, goodness sakes. And then up here, you just have the standard bedroom.
Standard
You have the
bedroom.
But
standard
it's a
bathroom.
phenomenal shower the way that it's
Okay.
laid out.
Yeah, the
It's way better
shower.
than the other one was.
Okay.
Since we're both short, we can actually stand up in the front of the fifth wheel.
That
and
is
not
the
hit our
advantage.
heads.
Okay.
Being 5'4" and a fifth wheel, you don't always have all that space up front, but I can stand right up underneath the ceiling, so
Yeah.
I get more square footage than most.
That's
There you
stinking
go.
right.
Always looking at the bright side.
That's right.
That's right.
So if you're looking for the style rig, I think they gave some good, like with children, you got to start looking for options. So the bunkhouse option on this is absolutely incredible. I'll put information down below so they can actually find it. So thank you so much for allowing us to tour, allowing us to see everything.
Absolutely.
And Matt, since you watch all the time, what should they be doing?
Well, you gotta like, comment, subscribe, share, and do all the other things.
Do the things.
Yes.
Do the
You have to
things.
be a doer of all things. Yes, because it helps share our videos for other people to find, and it really helps the community. And you can be a Switch Crew member by simply being a doer of all things, which is
Yes.
awesome.
And
So
subscribing's free.
subscribing's
That's
free, and if
right.
you don't like our content in the next video, you can unsubscribe. That's free too. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All right, but he's been subscribed for a while. Yeah, I appreciate everything you guys have done through the course of time, so that's pretty cool. And it's awesome that you shared your brand new rig with us at our huddle and stuff, and thank you for letting other people see it.
And speaking of the huddle, they are just like they are on camera. Those guys are amazing. And
Yes.
they have really gone above and beyond just to try to make us feel at home. It's
Cool.
amazing.
Yep,
Well,
so
I had a good time.
yes, it was fabulous. So thanks guys, and with that, Matt, what do we usually say at the end of our video?
We're out. So I'm Matt.
I'm Terry.
And we came to the huddle because we've been following the channel since the very beginning. We weren't the #1 subscriber, but we were definitely close to it. We watch every video. We love these guys. And when they said that they were going to do a huddle, we were very interested in coming. And our experience all the way to this point has been amazement. It's just how much they bend over backwards to be able to serve us, and they know that we're true fans of the show, and they have gone to extremes to really put themselves forward and just be the people that you see on camera, and it's amazing. Our experience here at this huddle, they weren't even done with the facility, but the staff has just gone above and beyond. Everything that they can do to make this a great experience for us, they have. And I can tell you that my experience at the huddle has been kind of like going to a family reunion where everybody's got something in common, but you haven't met all of your cousins. So every time you meet somebody and they've got a badge on, it's just like a family member. And you sit and you talk with them, and there's so much that everybody's got in common. It's a very tight-knit group, and we've had a fantastic, phenomenal experience out here. I would 100% recommend do this, and the next time one comes up, we only got the green passes. We're going to get all the passes next time.
Do all the things, be a doer of all things, follow the Switch It Up motto, help others, but the sense of community that we've had here over the last few days has just been phenomenal. Highly recommended. Towanda Ridge is a great place. Their staff is fantastic. Switch it up. We love you. We will be watching no matter what the future holds.
Thank you, Todd and Sheila, for all the work that you've done for this. We really appreciate it.